Castilla-La Mancha is the largest wine-producing region in the world, with over 400,000 hectares of land covered with vineyards. From Toledo, I traveled further south to visit Finca Antigua, an old estate in Los Hinosos. With an expansive vineyard on one side and a modern building on the other, I felt like entering a top-secret facility. I was warmly welcomed by two gentlemen who looked like secret agents, Jose and Loren.
Hi Joy, how you doing? Bienvenido. Bienvenido a Finca Antigua. ¿Qué tal estás?
Hi Joy. Bienvenido.
I'm happy to have you here to show you everything around.
Finca Antigua is one of the estates of the Familia Martinez Bujanda, a family that has been growing and making wines for 125 years. I was astounded by the vastness of the estate, and Jose says the land is thriving with wild boars, hares, and other wild animals, which means that no pesticides are used.
From here you can see everything is
Green.
green and it's nature, no?
Loren, the vineyard's chief winemaker, gives me a closer look.
It seems like the whole mountain is filled with rocks, rocky soil, huh?
Yeah, this is a special area. It's not just natural. It's natural rocks, it's calcium soil, very poor in organic material, but very, very interesting for vineyard. If you are talking about to cultives and other plants,
Maybe not
it's,
so good.
it's not so good. But for the trees, olive trees, for the vineyard, is the best one, the soil. Yeah. And now is the moment that the grape is changing the color.
Right.
In Spain, it's called Embero. Embero, where the red grapes come from to the green. Yeah, more or less, since the Embero to the picking is about 1 month.
At an altitude of almost 1,000 meters, the higher solar radiation and the lower temperatures give their wines a more concentrated flavor. Lauren explains that the quality of their wines depends solely on the fruit, but they can achieve different flavors by manipulating different factors in its fermentation.
So here, all you do is control by computers in your control room all the different settings that you want.
Yes, because in the alcoholic fermentation it's very important to control the temperature and pumping process to extract the flowers, the color and all the tannins from the skins and the pips.
Then, the wines are aged in barrels. Depending on the type of wine, they use either American or French oak.
Your cellar is very nice. You even have rocks here.
Yes, we are preserving the humidity of this pavilion with these natural rocks because the oak lose some wine if the humidity is very, very low.
You lose money.
Yes.
Above these rocks is the water reservoir we saw coming in earlier, which aside from irrigating the vineyard, doubles as a cooling system that keeps temperature stable in this room throughout the year. From the barrels, the wine is bottled. But unlike French wines that have to be stored before opening, Spanish wines are kept in storage before they are sold, so they're ready to be enjoyed. Jose and Lauren takes me to the tasting room, an old, lovely farmhouse looking over the plains of La Mancha.
And which one is this, Jose?
So this is Finca Antigua Viura. This is actually, Lauren can tell it, it's in the highest score in the region, 91 Parker points,
Wow.
Very fresh.
Very fresh and
You
clean.
can enjoy it now fresh or aged as well.
Their dessert wine is a naturally sweet variant aptly called Naturalmente Dulce.
More fruity on this one.
Very
Yes,
dangerous
very
wine.
fruity, dense.
Dangerous, you get addicted.
Yeah.
You really enjoy it. Very fresh on the side.
Great.
Please enjoy it. Always with good friends
Yes.
and family.
Makes a lot of difference.
Makes
Yeah.
a big difference.
There were still places to be explored, and a traveling knight knows his limits. If there's anything I know about wine, is that it's best enjoyed with a food pairing. Luckily for me, La Mancha is the origin of the world-famous Manchego cheese. Sounds like another noble quest for this errant knight. In this part of Spain, it all boils down to tradition. La Antigua Queseria complements Manchego's long history with 3 generations of dedicated cheese making. I was shown around the factory by 3rd-generation cheesemaker Juan David Fernandez. It continues to be a small, family-run business. I discovered some unique ways that set Manchego apart from other cheeses. First, they use only milk from the Manchega sheep found in the region. Second, the curd is molded in special barrels, a modern version of the former esparto grass baskets that leave a distinct zigzag pattern on the rind. And lastly, they are aged for 2 months to 2 years, depending on the kind of manchego. These are coated in vegetable paint to protect them from bacteria. I felt overwhelmed by all the cheese around me, and I wondered,
Do you still like eating cheese?
Sí, bastante.
See?
A lot.
Se nota, ¿no?
I'll tell you a secret. He has a daughter.
Yes.
She's about 5 years old. And
Yes.
she said, you know, Daddy and Mommy, I'm the cheese princess.
Yeah.
His daughter loves eating cheese.
and I can definitely understand why.
90 días de curación.
90
Cheese
days.
has 90 days.
Nice.
And this one is raw milk without any process.
No se pasteuriza.
This is 1 year old,
9 meses.
9 months.
It's good too. Muy bien. Is it correct?
Awesome, awesome. At first sight, they look
The same, yeah.
But the flavor
Yeah.
is different.
Manchego's sharp but subtle nuttiness made me want to be a cheese king myself.
El Quijote, the Quixote,
Yeah.
they talk about food and the Manchega cheese
It's mentioned.
is mentioned there.
Yes.
Because it was easy a long time to transport this kind of food. You can put it in a bag
Yes.
and it doesn't need a fridge.
So if Don Quixote can eat this, I can eat it too.
It was an intelligent guy.
Aside from its long shelf life, Manchego has a creamy and melt-in-your-mouth flavor that pleasantly lingers on the palate. No wonder it was Don Quixote's choice of food during his adventures. Up next, I conclude my quest through central Spain, coming face to face with the giants of La Mancha.